Hello, my name is Nelly Marroquin. This is my practice video format test. I hope I'm being loud enough. I have all my kids asleep, so I'm trying to be loud enough and at the same time quiet. But this is me. I'm going back to school after 14 years, so let me introduce myself. Like I said, my name is Nelly Marroquin. I'm 36 years old. I am married. It's going to be 9 years married, actually. We have 4 beautiful kids. This is my husband. And then we have my oldest, and Julia, which is 5. Daniel, who is 3. My little Paula, which is my menace, but she's so funny. She's 2. And then our little one, Cecilia, who is 8 months. But we found out that we are pregnant with our 5th. It was a surprise. We were not planning on getting pregnant now because my youngest is 8 months old. But here we are. It was a surprise, but we're actually very excited. My kids are very happy. They're hoping that it's a boy. But we're gonna be expecting our 5th in April. My career of interest, I wanted also to kind of tell you my background. I attended Mountain View College from 2007 to 2009. I got my basics. I didn't get my associates or anything. I just got the degrees or the class I had to take. And then I transferred to UTA from 2009 to 2011. And I studied psychology and I minored in Spanish as well. I ended up graduating of my BA in psychology, and like I said, my minor in Spanish. And then after, 14 years later, I to go to school and get my, hopefully, become a surgical technologist. So that is my goal. It's a big career change, but ultimately, as the years go by, I thought it was something that I would love to do. And what are you hoping to gain from this course? To gain the knowledge needed to be successful in surgical tech, to know about science and biology, to know people, to work together with others. But mainly, is after, now that I'm 36, married with kids, it's different. And so, I guess when I was younger, I didn't appreciate what school actually would teach you. And now it's much different. I truly am hoping to gain the knowledge that I need in order to be successful in life. This is with certainty now what I want to do. I do want to meet new people. Just because it's always good to meet people from class from different backgrounds, from how they study, how they work, how they are. To work in a team, and mainly to be able to gain discipline in this course with everything that I have going on with the kids, with sick kids, with the husband, with the house, with everything, knowing how to balance everything, how to manage everything, and be disciplined and not be afraid to, to go back after so long. What is intimidating or confusing in this course so far, everything, I put everything just because it was the first time after 14 years and many things have changed. Even when I went to enrolled, I graduated or I attended Mountain View from 07 to 09, so I had an old account. They still haven't merged my accounts. I'm still having trouble with eConnect. I think it's a new system that you guys have also, so it's a bit confusing even for them to get everything organized and my transcripts and everything. So it's been a little bit difficult. That's why when I feel older, I know it's hard to do everything older. I'm tired more. There's no, late nights. an all-nighters like how I used to. There's no way. I can't do it. um, and so, just getting back in the rhythm. And it's intimidating to have the overwork of, or the overload of work with everything that I have going on. I feel like it is a lot, and it is intimidating, and that's the reason why I was thinking whether I should go back to school or not, because I have 4 little ones. Now I'm expecting my 5th, and maybe I should wait. But I guess I came to realize that it's now or never. It's always going to be one thing or another. My husband has been incredibly supportive as well. He was the one who told me to go back to school, so here I am. It's a little intimidating, but it's good. And I think what's also confusing is just the overall system, use of online. I was, and I don't think I took an online class before. I think I took it once maybe, in Mountain View a long time ago. But I was always the one that would go at school in person. I still like it, but because of the time and everything, online class works a lot better for me. So it's just the use of online and how everything works that it's a little confusing, but I'll get the hang of it. So it's okay. What other questions do you have, or is there anything you want to share with your instructor? I'm excited about returning to school, even though it's intimidating, even though it is hard, even though it's everything. I'm still very excited to go back. I will be doing my best. The expectations I have for myself, I think, are a lot higher than anybody else's. I expect to get an A. I expect to be able to, again, balance everything. The reason that I'm going back to school and that keeps me motivated really is my family. I'm doing this for my kids, to give them a better life, to also just, do better overall, with everything for everyone. I hope I feel comfortable enough to reach out for help, because I know that's one of my weaknesses, I guess I can say, that I don't reach out for help. I can be very prideful. I try to figure things out myself, or when I need help, when life does happen, to at least communicate to you. So I will be doing a lot. I'm conscious about it. I will do it a lot better to communicate. But again, I will be doing my best. And I guess my question it is, if you have any advice to better succeed in your class, what can I do with everything that I have going on? Aside from organizing myself and trying to keep on top of everything in class, what do you have any other advice that you may give me, or any skills that that would help me succeed in your class and all other classes for that matter? And I think that is it. I thank you for your time. I hope I was able to answer everything, and I can't wait for the school to start. Thank you.